Can I please remind you that before His Excellency Governor Peter Obi aspired for presidency, I aspired for presidency before him. The records are there for you to see. In October 2018, I participated in the primaries of PDP, the then PDP in Port Harcourt. And then Atiku won, and he took Peter Obi as his, as we call it, running mate. So forgive me, your question is not even relevant because it does not pertain to me. I aspired to presidency before His Excellency Peter Obi. And if you heard me well in what I just submitted, I saw a rare opportunity for national unity to have elected Peter Obi in 2023. And that is why I decided to flow with it. You asked about religion. Yes, I am a Muslim, I'm a practicing Muslim, but I'm a Nigerian. And the Constitution allows me to contest. You asked about ethnicity. Yes, I am, as you say, Hausa man, but I'm a Nigerian. And Nigerian Constitution allows me to contest. I have never done anything because of ethnicity or religion. I'm doing it because Nigeria needs help.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is Wednesday, the 7th day of January, 2026. I have received a lot of message, honestly, and people have been asking me about 2027 general election. They are saying, Okocha, why are you not talking about 2027 general election? Why are you not, talking about whether people should go and register their voters card, register for their voters card, and prepare for the election to support this, to support that, And most of the messages, I don't used to reply them. It's a reason best known to me. And I have to say the reason why I don't reply to such messages, because I do not believe that political regime change is the hope of the people. Political regime change in Nigeria has been happening right from time, and 2027 is not going to be different. In fact, 2027 is going to be worse. No matter who assumes office as the president from 2027, it's going to get worse. I want you to save this video down, because Nigerians are always full of hope, but hope is totally different from reality. Most of the time, what you hope for, you don't see it happening. Don't you see the kind of hope that we had before 2023 general election? Now, before you get me wrong, I am not just losing hope on everything and saying that people in Nigeria are going to do this. No. What I'm trying to say is that I'm a kind of person that deals with reality. That 2027 general election is not going to change anything as usual, but things are going to get worse. Now, Datti Baba-Ahmed, who is the vice presidential candidate to Mr. Peter Obi, has parted way with Peter Obi. They have dismissed their marriage, they have dismissed their relationship, and he's angry with Peter Obi for, decamping to ADC. Now, I want to let you know what Datti Baba-Ahmed know that a lot of people don't know, because I see so many comments under the video posted by Symphony on YouTube, and a lot of people are trying to throw jabs at Datti Baba-Ahmed. The reason why Datti Baba-Ahmed is angry is because he knows Peter Obi is not going to be the presidential candidate. That is what you don't know yourself. I believe Peter Obi knows that he is not going to be a presidential candidate comes 2027. So Atiku is going to be the presidential candidate, and Obi will be vice presidential candidate under ADC. So this is the hard reality that a lot of people who are close to Peter Obi don't know, but this is the reality, and this is what is going to happen. So you can also save this video. So that is the anger of Datti Baba-Ahmed. It takes some days, weeks before he comes out now and started talking about this. He never wanted to come out to talk about that, but Datti Baba-Ahmed will be flying a Labour Party presidential flag for Labour Party. Yes, the presidential ticket for Labour Party will be given to Datti Baba-Ahmed. So expect Tinubu, Atiku, and Datti Baba-Ahmed in 2027 presidential election. And the most funniest thing, Tinubu will also have his way. He's going to rig his way to power. But the only thing that could prevent Tinubu not to rig his way to power is because of what is going to happen this year. A lot of insecurity that will happen, this year is going to be one of the most deadliest since this Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914. So what is going to happen this year is not going to be a funny thing. And a lot of international intervention will be available this year. So things could disrupt and the thing could go in the favor of Atiku, maybe. But what I'm trying to say is that Atiku, Tinubu, I do not see any difference between these two people. Remember that when I talk about the coalition that imported terrorists, Atiku joined the coalition, Tinubu was in the coalition, Buhari was in the coalition. So what is that thing that they are going to change? Now, this is the reason why I believe that Atiku's regime will even be worse when it comes to dealing with extremists. It will be worse than Tinubu's regime, and if possible than Buhari's regime. This is because I remember when our dear sister Deborah was burned, she was murdered, and the people who carried out that thing was showing themselves in the video, and they were released, they were freed. Nobody tried to stop them. Nobody tried to arrest them for burning human beings because they said she blasphemed. Okay, it was a blasphemy. Now, people started, mobilizing lawyers for those people who burned Deborah. That was where I crossed my mind that this country, no. This country will never be one again. How can they burn somebody and you are mobilizing lawyer to defend the person who burned people? But that is by the way, everybody's entitled to his lawyer. What made me to pinpoint Atiku that period was that Atiku was instructed to pull down the post that condemned the murder of Deborah. And Atiku did. Atiku pulled the post down. So this is people who have been saying, Coach, I talk about 2027. This is what I'm going to tell you. Okay? And there is, just mark it down. There is nothing different that is going to happen if actually Nigeria will remain like this before that 2027. Take a listen to Baba Datti Ahmed.
Labour Party, forward ever. The real champions are the Nigerian people. Able chairman of Labour Party, Barrister Julius Abure, National Secretary Alhaji Umar Faruk Ibrahim, my leaders in the National Working Committee, state chairmen and secretaries, distinguished comrades, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the media force, good day to us all. I salute the courage and efforts of Labour Party to have scored over 10 million votes in the ill-fated 2023 presidential election and in presenting evidence of same to the courts. I share the pain and agony of chronic misgovernance that follows successive fraudulent elections and that continues to be manifest in deadly insecurity, a failing economy, and aggravated corruption. Having witnessed the quiet exits of their comrades that we achieved election victory with in 2023, it genuinely behoves on me as a loyal party member to declare that I remain in Labour Party.
Leader, oh, leader, leader, oh, leader, party you know we know, leader, but you will be forever.
To reiterate, I am in Labour Party. I intend to remain in Labour Party. Honorable colleagues, distinguished comrades, defection is not actually a crime, but choices reflect morality, social responsibility, and actual character. I therefore question nobody for exercising their rights. Of course, I side with the arguments of my able leaders, especially the philosophical points expounded by my Honorable Atane. My own history, to be candid, is not free of such change at some point in time. I was elected in 2003 in the then AMPP and recontested in AMPP. My principles of belonging to the leading opposition political party made me contest Senate 2011 in the then CPC. Calls for violence and the violence that ensued made me avoid APC in 2015, as I did not even contest elections the year that the dreaded APC government came into power. In 2018, I contested presidential primaries in the then PDP, again being the leading opposition political party. Again, based on principles, I walked away from 2022 Kaduna State governorship primaries, being that I decided to respect the rotation of presidency between North and South for 2023 to 2027. For avoidance of doubts, I have consistently remained in a party called the leading opposition political party in Nigeria. I saw a great opportunity for national unity in electing His Excellency Peter Obi in 2023, and so gladly answered when I was invited to serve as vice presidential candidate. Make no mistake, we won this election. The rest is history and an academic exercise. Now in Labour Party, I intend to remain in Labour Party. This is not to say that I am unaware of sinister political assignments always at work. A party that presented 10 million votes to the court deserves respect and loyalty. A party that united genuine democratic citizens needs to be sustained. A party that mobilized Nigerian youth must be promoted. I had earlier engaged all party members to reconcile, and while some heeded my calls, others took offense and proceeded to defect. No regrets to me for this role, however, as a leader in this party. In this defection case, neither my humble self nor the Labour Party are the aggressors. A group of political travelers welcomed in 2022 with a presidential ticket continued with their journey. Simple. This is a fact to keep in mind in anticipation of their ever-ready hostile online attitudes. With all humility, Labour Party can flaunt its successes. In the presence of financial difficulties, in an era of perfected electoral fraud, Labour Party produced a state governor, 8 senators, about 40 House of Reps, about 45, about 50 state House of Assembly members, most of whom have now defected. And again, I am proud to be associated with real members like my brother, Honorable Nnamdi. Labour Party is now free to learn from past errors and omissions and present best candidates in 2027. And to this end, I hasten to say that there is a whole generation of highly educated, experienced, and well-motivated Nigerians in the waiting to be led by a new kind of leader to a new kind of party. That party is Labour Party. That leader is for Labour Party to find. Nigeria does not lack good people to lead. The good people avoid unhealthy political culture in expensive platforms under undemocratic godfathers. Labour Party is still in good shape and has somewhat been relieved. Now is the time to quickly re-engineer. With the right candidates, 2027 election victory can be assured. Reconciliation efforts began earlier will be sustained. No one will be asked to leave anymore. All members are welcome to rebuild the party and promote their individual political aspirations. Labour Party, by its name, its design, its philosophy, is that unique party bona fidely concerned with welfare of citizens. And because the bourgeois are comfortable, Labour concentrates on the working class, the trading class, and the middle class. I see in Labour Party the right leader, with the right leader in Nigeria, a Nigeria with realistic living wages, which indeed is a prerequisite for a just and egalitarian society supported by a functioning public service. Exactly, I am saying that I see a Nigeria where the June 2027 salaries of public servants, especially security personnel and teachers, will be 4 times as is currently paid. Please hear me again. Nigeria can afford it. My good friend, the police constable, the army private, the teachers that are looked down at, I think they should, and I know they should, and I am able to ensure that they will earn nothing less than 4 times what they are being paid today in June 2027. I have not left Labour Party because Labour Party won a presidential election. I have not left Labour Party because I am not satisfied with a coalition of disgruntled politicians who could not even challenge 2023 constitutional breaches. I will not leave Labour Party because of the promise it holds. All major aspirants, and I mean all, I challenge to be shown one, just one, among the major aspirants, only one, that has never been in a ruling party. I am that one. I have never been in a ruling party. The records are there for you to see. And if the records of APC are that of a ruling party, I never wish to join any ruling party, except one that by God's grace, that government that we're going to form. I therefore remain a loyal Labour Party member, and I make myself available to fix Nigeria. Nigerians, know the truth. Nigerians, we know the truth. Nigerians, please use the truth. Thank you very much.
A round of applause to you. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much.
I am my own boss. Simple. I'm not following anybody's trajectory. I'm not stepping into anybody's shoes. Can I please remind you that before His Excellency Governor Peter Obi aspired for presidency, I aspired for presidency before him. The records are there for you to see. In October 2018, I participated in the primaries of PDP, the then PDP in Port Harcourt. And I walked to Governor Peter Obi and I said, please, can I have your vote? And he smiled at me. What a gentleman he was. And then Atiku won and he took Peter Obi as his, as we call it, running mate. So forgive me, your question is not even relevant because it does not pertain to me. I aspired to presidency before His Excellency Peter Obi. And if you heard me well in what I just submitted, I saw a rare opportunity for national unity to have elected Peter Obi in 2023. And that is why I decided to flow with it. You asked about religion. Yes, I am a Muslim, I'm a practicing Muslim, but I'm a Nigerian. And the Constitution allows me to contest. You asked about ethnicity. Yes, I am, as you say, Hausa man, but I'm a Nigerian. And Nigerian Constitution allows me to contest. I have never done anything because of ethnicity or religion. I'm doing it because Nigeria needs help. Nigeria needs people like me. Then your question about if I have decided to declare, I am a law-abiding citizen and I'm also a loyal party member until the timetable is released by INEC, until the whistle is blown, until leadership of Labour Party say those who are interested. I will not say anything about.
Thank you.
However, remember, I told you, Nigerians, we know the truth. Nigerians use the truth. If you like, continue deceiving ourselves. Nigerians, we know the truth.
All right. Thank you very much.
Security.
Okay, somebody asked if EFCC invited me. EFCC has never invited me, and it is very, very unlikely anytime soon they will. And I pray to God for and I thank God for his continued protection. However, there was a mild Nollywood drama between some gentlemen of DSS and myself. I think on the 28th of November 2025, it lasted just 2 hours, 15 minutes. To sum it all up, I walked into their national headquarters very curious. Like, why are you looking for me? I'm not a criminal. The criminals are in your offices. But in any case, the criminals are in your corridors of power. But anyway, here I am. Talk to me. What do you want? I came out feeling very, very sorry for Federal Republic of Nigeria. If these are what you call our leaders, then yes, I understand why United States of America will have to come and attack terrorists on behalf of Nigerian forces. I feel sorry for us if that is, but yes, an Nollywood drama played out. And they pleaded that, please, you know the government is very weak. And the way you're punching, it can crash. And I said, didn't you hear me? Did I not say I don't even want to talk about those people because the government is weak? Now listen, These are what we call paper tigers. The wind is blowing and they're scaring people. Do not be afraid. Trust in God. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourselves. And they will add up to nothing. You can rescue Nigeria. If your name is a human being will sort you out. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a human being. There are human beings in Labour Party. Among those human beings, one of them is likely to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a rigged-in President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. I think the next question is for you.
Labour Party.